Hello there. How are you? I pray that you are doing well. So, today is day 16. Today is day number 16 of what I am now calling, I'm just gonna go ahead and just throw it out there, the Liquidarian journey. The Liquidarian journey, day 16. Now, in the beginning, I was calling this, just fasting. I'm just fasting, right? And that was on day 8. But no, just go ahead and put it out there and say, no, this is the Liquidarian journey that I'm on right now. Now, I told myself I would do this for at least 1 month, see how I feel. And I am going to commit to that. So 1 month, no solid foods of any kind. So I've only consumed liquid, and today is day 16. And you might be asking, well, how do you feel? How do I feel? I feel light. Very light. How can I put this? Whenever I was eating a lot of food, especially meat, but even when I was eating just, salads and such, which I really do enjoy, even talking about them, I remember, it's only been 16 days, but I remember how it feels to eat a wonderful salad, with lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, my favorite Caesar dressing, croutons, avocado, all that good stuff. And I can think of the crunch, of the salad, and just, not even lettuce, like really just spinach, arugula, like leafy kale, stuff like that. But I was eating big quantities. And I could still feel afterwards just this heaviness, right? This heaviness in my stomach. Well, now I don't have that. I've only been eating liquids. Now, our stomach has to do a tough job. If it's on the one hand trying to battle sickness and battle all these kinds of things, and trust me, I'm no expert on the body. I'm not a trained expert. I do not know all there is to know. I'm not, well versed. So take my, information as that. But when the body is working hard to fight different things, but it's also working hard to digest the food, for one, it takes a lot of energy, right? But you get this feeling of heaviness in your body when you're eating a whole lot of food. And I don't have that feeling. I haven't had that feeling. I remember what it's like, but it's a very strange thing. I don't feel like that. I feel very light on my feet. I feel like I can take my time. I don't feel like I'm in a rush. I don't feel compelled to go and just go get it. I don't feel compelled to do anything very quickly. I honestly feel, even though I'm producing, even though I'm still getting things done, I feel very relaxed, very at peace, very calm, not rushing. Nature itself, I look around me, I see trees, I see plants, nature doesn't rush, right? Nature itself takes its time. Why should we? I feel like I'm getting in tune with that part of myself, that part that doesn't need to rush to figure things out, the part that doesn't need to be constantly going. I feel as though that's how I've been lately. So this has been, my journey. Every morning I wake up, I thank God for this life, for everything that I have, for everything that I'm achieving, for everything that I will achieve, for everything that I'm going to have, all the things that are coming to me and my family. I thank early in the morning. And then I stretch. And it used to be that when I would stretch for just a short period. But now that I haven't been eating anything, like my body has been like in a continual state of like detoxing, of course, but it hasn't had to use all that energy for this, so it's like I can take my time when I stretch. I don't know how to even describe it, but I just stretch for a lot longer. I'm not rushing to end the stretch. It's not super painful for me. I'm actually enjoying. It's a funny feeling, right? Because I used to stretch because I knew I needed to stretch, but I wasn't really enjoying the stretch. Now when I stretch, I'm enjoying it. I'm taking my time. I'm like stretching it out, so to speak. So it's just very interesting that the things that you least expect start to change when you do something drastically different in your life. And trust me, this is a drastic difference. For me, for a person whose favorite food is hot wings and pasta of any kind, I could eat pasta and hot wings every single day. In fact, there was a period of my life where I have eaten it every day. When I was in college, living on my own, I would eat two things during the week. I would eat hot wings and I would eat pasta. And I did that for about a whole year. I lived off of that. So it came a time in my life where I said, you know what? I've eaten enough chicken to last 3 lifetimes. I think I've eaten enough hot wings to last more than my own lifetime. I've eaten more hot wings than somebody else has in their whole life, Feeling like that, feeling like I was turning into a chicken myself, for you are what you eat type thing. Those were some of the things that compelled me to, you know what I'm doing now is not working. These animals that I'm eating, their blood is becoming mixed with my blood. This is what a monk told me. A monk told me that, when you eat meat, and this is not even to bash meat eaters, but it's like you're mixing your blood. Your bloods are mixing. So whatever attitude, whatever adrenaline, whatever energy that was mixed up in that meat that you're eating is now mixed up in your energy. So, what energy do you want? Do you want clarity? Do you want peace? It's an internal work. It's an inner thing. Don't let the inner me be the enemy, right? Don't let your inner me be your enemy. So, after I stretch, long stretches, I go out, I exercise until sunrise. Then as the sun is rising, I watch the sun. I enjoy watching it. I did a podcast episode this morning on sun gazing, in which I talk about how you can safely gaze at the sun. Now, right now, it's not really the time of day to be, sun gazing, although I can do it through the leaves and the trees here safely. But I've been learning different techniques to be able to do it at all times during the day. But the safest times to sun gaze is an hour after sunrise and an hour before sunset. And those are the safest periods of time during the day to sun gaze without any, damage to your eyes. But over time, the more and more you stare at the sun, gradually, because it's a relationship, you're really cultivating a relationship with a higher intelligence. It's like you're building a bond between something that gives life and energy to the plants, the trees, the life that we see all around us. How could this life be without the sun? Without sunlight, where would all these things be, right? So, learning to cultivate that relationship with the sun, something that has been here long before we were, right? This intelligence, this cosmic intelligence, has been here long before me and you, long before you and I. Even years from now, when you watch this video, on the replay, when you replay this video years from now on YouTube, the sun is still there. When I'm gone, when I'm dead and gone, the sun will still be there, right? So I might as well do myself a favor and learn about it. That's how I feel. Learn about how I can harness this energy and develop a mutual relationship with the sun. Develop a relationship just, I don't know what I give the sun, but I know what the sun gives me, right? So maybe not a mutualistic relationship, but a symbiotic relationship. A relationship where I can gain something as well. So, as the light passes through my eyes and enters my body, I give this light to you. I give it to others. So, these are just a couple of things. Just a couple tidbits on this journey, on this vlog here, letting you know that I've survived. I'm still here. 16 days without food. I'm still kicking. And I'm more alive right now than I was a week ago. I feel more alive right now than I did 2 weeks ago. And it's a very strange feeling. But it's one that I feel like with time, I could get used to. I'm still going to make the commitment. I'm still going to honor my commitment to do this for 1 month. But after the month is over, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. But like I told my friends back home in South Carolina, I'm doing this so you don't have to. I'm being my own guinea pig here. I'm studying myself. I'm taking notes. And I'm saying, you know what? These are my findings. Paying attention to my body. Seeing what I can drink, what I can't drink. Things that make me feel certain ways. I'm making discoveries as I go along. So allow me to be my own experiment as I'm conducting experiments on my body, being my scientist here, my own guinea pig in this laboratory out here in the wonderful state of California. I can pass my findings on to you, because I don't see a whole lot of information about liquidarianism. I see a lot more about breatharianism, but liquidarianism, it doesn't seem to be. And I find it funny, I almost laugh at myself because I'm a Scorpio, which is a water sign, and I'm almost like water bending, working with the water that's already in my body. So, I'll go ahead and say farewell on that note, but know that I'm here for you. If you've ever thought about fasting, if you've ever thought about, man, I don't know about this, can I survive without food? 16 days. I'm on day 16. I'm going for 1 month. Tune into this channel. Subscribe to this channel if you are not already. Pass this on to a like-minded individual if you feel like they would gain value. But you will hear more insights like these and others on this channel, as well as my podcast, which is The Open Palm. That is The Open Palm, just like your hand. And you can find that podcast on any platform where podcasts are. Stitcher, Google Podcast, Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcast, iTunes. Anywhere that you can find a podcast, you'll find me. So just type in The Open Palm. Be inspired. Be great today. You are greatness. Believe in yourself. We can do this. Life is what we make it. And be blessed. Take care.